Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Very important. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed to the channel, and also hit that like button, please. Because when you hit the like button, they show the video to more people. Look below, you will see our merch store. Everything you buy off the merch store goes back into the channel to help spread the message. And if you want to promote any of your products on this channel, go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com. That information is below also. Now, before I start this video, that's very important. I want you to go check out somebody's page. Her name is Kira. I'm going to put her information on the bottom of this post also. In her videos, you know, she speaks about reprogram your subconscious, how to control your emotions, laws of attraction, like your inner self. Very influential videos, man. Like I say, please go over there, check her out, start following her page ASAP, because the girl got some good ass videos. And y'all know I ain't gonna never let y'all down. You understand me? Nah, let's get right into it, because I'm finna show y'all something that y'all probably ain't even thinking about. And if you ain't thinking about it, you really don't know how powerful this is. Pay close attention. I'm gonna show y'all just how social engineering is in your everyday life. And this shit gonna make so much sense. But listen, I'm gonna give y'all the definition of social engineering. But let me give you an example. If you go in a restaurant where the lights are real bright, that means they want you to eat and leave, like fast food joints, right? If you go into a restaurant like Cheesecake Factory, where the lights real dim, that means they want you to sit in. They want you to kick it for a little bit. These are like more high-end restaurants also. These are case studies. We people are case studies. You understand me? The same with, instead of putting say like if you got a menu and you put a price, you never put $10. You put $9.95. You put $9.65. You never put a whole number. Why? Because it makes people think that they're spending less. These are case studies. These psychologists have proven these things to work. And these people go this far to manipulate you. Now, let me give you a couple definitions of what social engineering is. Check this out. Social engineering refers to modifying the environment in ways that affect an individual's ability to practice a healthy behavior. Boom, did you see that? And that's just one form of social engineering, so stay with me. You see that? The ability, right? They modify your environment. How many times I told y'all environment got a lot to do with the decisions you make, the shit that's around you, right? And for them to do that, that affects one's ability to practice good health. This is why you go on every corner, there's a fucking fast food joint, there's a liquor store, Chinese restaurant, check cashing, church. You see this everywhere. I travel all the time. This is the same construct. If they control your food, they control you. If they control all the resources, they control you. This is why everything is for control. Please stay with me. Social engineering is a top-down effort to influence particular attitudes and social behaviors on a large scale, most often undertaken by governments, but also carried out by media, academia, or private groups in order to produce desired characteristics in a target population. Now, the efforts to influence particular attitudes and social behaviors, this is basically your superstars that they use. All these motherfuckers jumping on TV and this and that, carrying out those different agendas depending on where we at on the agenda list. Also, getting you to like people for his politics, giving them this, you know, oh, Obama was this or that person was this, giving you these background views and just beating it through media, like they said, beating it in your head. See, everything is for you to live without thinking. They control your social views. They control your views on how you see women. I never told a woman to wear straight, long hair. Who did? The very people that's running the world. The very people that want us to look at women in that way, right? So when black women look at it as long, straight hair is good hair, which is not. I keep telling y'all nappy hair is the best hair because it grows in a 360-degree angle towards the sun, like a nap, like a boing. That's good hair. But we've been taught that long, straight hair, which goes down to the ground like a dead plant, is the best hair. But what you also do is you give up your own characteristics as a black woman or any other race by trying to be some other race or be like, or have the characteristics of another race, which defames your own characteristics. So basically, it's like raising a dog to be a cat. You're a fucking cat. Be a cat. This is why I feel as though every nationality should have their own school. I feel as though Jamaicans should have Jamaican schools. I don't know much about Jamaican culture. Haitians should have Haitian schools. Okay? Blacks should have black schools to teach our cultures, to teach our heritage. No, we're all under this one umbrella, which is called colonization. Being European, you're European. That's why you wear suits and you talk proper and shit like that. Duh, you're not. If you're a dog, be a dog. If you're a cat, be a cat. You're a gorilla, be a gorilla. But this is what social engineering does. It changes the way you think about things. It changes your whole construct. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you from a certain part of the country, but you was born here, you know nothing about your country, more than likely. Unless you went and took it upon yourself to go study it. I know a lot of y'all gonna say, yeah, you can do that. You should go. But you shouldn't have to do that shit. As a child, we didn't have no decision to say, no, I don't want to be in no European school. I want to be raised where I'm from. If I'm Jamaican, I'm Haitian or whatever, I want to be where I'm from. Right? And some of these countries are poor, but they're not. They're rich in resources. So the poorest country, they want you to think they poor. But they're actually the richest countries. Look at the poorest country and look at the resources that that country upholds. And look who's stealing it. These motherfucking Europeans. But like I say, we're going to stick on topic. Social engineering, that's basically what it does. It basically, it influences you to like and dislike things. And also they collect data from that so that they can further provide information for the agenda that they carrying out. So like I tell y'all, everything is a case study. Everything. I tell you, if they put a camera behind menus, a camera, to see where the eyes go. Once your eyes hit the menu, it goes up, then left, then back down, then back over, then it kind of just goes all over the place. How they know that? By different cases. Out of 1 million people, if 700,000 people did that, then they know the average person is going to do this. So what they're going to do? On that menu, they're going to place the very important things right here, then there, then there, then here, then here. And that's just one thing I'm telling you about. I'm talking about a damn menu. What about from how you see fashion? We never wore skinny jeans when we was coming up, boy. Why? Because that wasn't put up on us. That wasn't our thing. But they use influence, like we said earlier, rappers, artists, TV stars. So they valuable on and off the screen. They use these motherfuckers to bring forth these ideas on us, and then they see how we take it in. And from that data, they know what's the next move. See, I told you, when you go vote for the president, and they say, well, go to the polls. Nobody never asked what a poll is. It's called a Gallup poll. It's just a census. All that shit is that, look up a Gallup poll. All it is just like I said, if you at your job and they just put a microwave in the break room, oh, we're going to have a meeting. The meeting going to be, y'all like the microwave in the break room or y'all don't. Based off the information y'all give the boss, going to determine his next move. If y'all say, I don't like the microwave, he going to get rid of it. So what that does, if y'all go to the polls and vote, my nigga, you telling them which one of these assholes y'all like and don't like. So they know which one to put in front of you. I keep telling you, these people not smart. They fooling your ass. That's basically what they doing. They fooling us, and like I said, we contribute to that shit without knowing. And I'm telling you, that's all the poll is. Go to the polls and vote. You're just giving them the information so they know what the fuck to do next. That's it. You don't select a president, you elect. It's a difference. They've already selected the clowns that they want y'all to pick from. So when you select, you're selecting from a variety. I might want a motherfucking president from Guatemala or whoever. No, you're going to pick from the ones that they already picked, they little hand puppets. And out of those little hand puppet candidates, you're going to elect. You're not going to select. It's a difference. Social engineering is very important. The same way they built Facebook. Why is Facebook so addictive? Why people wake up in the morning before they say hi to their wife or their husband or say hello to their kids? They jump on Facebook or they jump on Instagram. Those things have been implemented, and you can go do your own research on it. The things that's on Facebook has been implemented by engineers, attention engineers. They've gotten the studies from like casinos and shit like that. People, like, why people come to the casinos, lose money, but they still there. What attracts them? They take those things along with some other things and implement that shit into a social media platform for us. This is why the heart button is there. This is why when you go to your DMs, it say, if somebody saw the message, it say seen. SEEN. That boosts your response, the response level up. I'm talking about when a bitch see that seen, it makes you do what? You feel guilty. You want it like, damn, he gonna see I seen it. I got to write him back. So the response level goes up. This shit is by design. And they throw these things out there, then they study it. Now they know what to do next. Social engineering is real. Everything they implement on us comes from us. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give y'all some insight on some things, on how things work the way they do. They're not smart. They're tricking the shit out of us. And this is the same thing they do when you go on all these platforms. Every time you go to Amazon, they record every fucking second you on there, every move you make. And when they run that cross-reference with everybody else that's on Amazon, they know what sells. They know what month the shit sells. They know what month the shit don't sell. What part of the world it sells. This is why the data is so important. And he who controls the data controls the people. Okay? So social engineering has been implemented in your everyday life. When you used to call someone or do something, they say, well, how do you find out about us? Was it the radio? Was it a friend? Was it a... See, they trying to get information so they know where to put their advertising dollars at. But what people do? People just lie. They say anything. I learned from a friend or from whatever. But you ain't got to lie no more because everything is centralized. They see everything you do. You could be 20 years old or you could be 30 years old online trying to portray yourself to be a 17-year-old. Based off the actions you're taking, you're not 17. How do they know that? Cross-reference with all the other 30-year-old people versus the 17-year-old people. You're not 17 years old. They can look at the data and see that. So hopefully y'all learned something from this video and a lot of things that that have been put in front of us. Like I told y'all, we living without thinking. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta, not sometimes, all the time, especially you got kids, you gotta use this. You got to think, bro. You got to be a thinking man or a thinking woman. You can't just let them throw you a religion and not go look it up, not go seek it. A lot of y'all scared to even look up the religion that y'all say y'all love. But these religions are put in place, right? You got to know about psychology. You got to know about words, some symbolisms, certain things that have been said in the good book plays a role on your own mental without you even knowing. That's a whole nother discussion. And I don't get in between nobody's religion at all. Like I said, I'm for what's good. I just want you to, whatever you put your time, soul, and heart in, just look it up, bro. What's so wrong? God ain't gonna punish you for trying to know the truth. He gave you common sense for a reason. But sometimes shit ain't just so common to some people. Like I said, I'm for what's good, man. I don't really get caught up in all that. But social engineering is real. It is around you every day. And I want y'all to understand that people use colors, right, to get you to do things. Certain colors makes you do certain things. This is why when you go in the drugstore, I'm giving y'all some jewels. Like, y'all got to understand, I'm giving y'all some shit. When you go in the drugstore and you get anything for pain, it's going to be represented with what? Red. Okay? These colors resonate with certain things. Same as like words. Words has emotions. Colors get you to do certain things. And like I said, you can look it up yourself. Blue is for like trust. That's why they say when you go to a job interview, wear blue. You know what I'm saying? These are things that these people have studied. They've engineered it. Psychologists have done this a million times and can tell you This is why certain companies have certain colors. The colors. I'm gonna do another video on colors. We're gonna break that down. And another thing before I get out of here, man, I just want y'all to understand that we need to start educating our own kids. That's another place where social engineering takes place. Anytime someone controls the information without you fact checking it, but without you saying whether it is right or it is wrong, that's all school does. It teaches us to obey. These curriculums has been engineered. Everything is a case study. I keep telling y'all, man. I've done videos on what big corporations was funding the school system to create curriculums that make people want to be workers and not owners. So in other words, look at it like this here. If I raised you to be a dog, right, from the time you born, you know what I'm saying? I teach you how to bark, how to roll over, how to eat, how to walk like a dog, and that's all you know. I can't blame you. This is the same thing as the hunter and the wolf. If a hunter that's hunting wolf put blood on a blade and covered it with ice, if a wolf walk up and find that blood and lick that blade, licking that blood, thinking he eating, and he cut his tongue, and he licking, he don't realize he eating his own blood till he die. You can't blame the wolf for trying to eat. You got to blame the motherfucker that put the blood on the blade and hid it in the first place. You got to look at your mind as like a container. They opened your head up and put what they wanted to put in it. And if this what I'm finna say don't make sense, I don't know what else to tell you. They cut your head open and put in that motherfucker what they wanted you to know. So if it ain't in there, that means it can't come out of there. They know that. What goes in comes out. If you don't know certain things about certain things, that don't mean it don't exist. That just means your ass don't know. You got to be careful what you let them put in here. You got to be careful what you put in here. So at the end of the day, it's like this shit. The things that you look at, how you see the world, who told you that? This is why this shit is a fake reality. Everything is fake. Because the things that you idolize, you love, and all that shit came from someone else that told you. You might say, I don't eat chicken. Or I eat chicken. Based off how you was raised and where you was raised. I was raised where we ate rabbits. I'm from Belgrade. That's all we did our whole life. We hunt and killed and ate rabbits. We sold rabbits. Another person be like, oh, hell no, I ain't no rabbit. You might say that because you ain't one from. If you wasn't one from, you might say, I love rabbit. But I'm just showing you how different people are brought up to be accustomed to different things. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, we all under this umbrella of this European umbrella, and we're all being born, raised to fit under that umbrella. I'm not European. You get what I'm saying? So the way that we are taught to dress, talk, and do all this shit, we're being colonized. If I'm a gorilla, you can't raise me as a goddamn hyena. Think about it. Like I say, a lot of people live without thinking. You got to think. You're being raised as a European. You're not European. When you go to school, you're being taught European customs. You're not European. Same way you'll see a white boy that's like he act black. I know some white boys that you couldn't even tell you couldn't tell them they weren't black. Because how they was raised. It's the same thing. It's raising a white guy to be black. But in this case, you're raising a black guy to be white. In other nationalities. This ain't to be racist. It's just facts. You get what I'm saying? Like I say, you gotta be a thinking man or a thinking woman. But anyway, I ain't want to make this video long, man. Y'all got me in my feelings and shit. Anyway, man, you know, I love y'all, man. I love doing this. I love putting out information. And like I say, man, y'all check out that new single, Bill Gates. Put it on your playlist, and I got some more stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? We working. And like I say, man, I'm doing podcasts. Like, hit us up. We're doing podcasts. Trying to do as many as I can via Zoom or whatever the case may be. We put more information out there. I'm getting more out there more because, like I said, I have been on the road for so long. So when I chilled for a little bit, I kind of got, you know, but now it's back on the road, man. It's back moving around. So anyway, man, I love y'all. Y'all already know. And like I said, this video is about social engineering. So hopefully y'all learned something. You feel me? And hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's all love, baby. Until the next video, you feel me? Peace.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is, what the leak